Welcome back everybody to another Snoot game, and hopefully this time we'll continue where we left off. But yeah, subscribe if you're new. If you're not, you know the drill. Other than that, let's get back to the game. You know, you can come talk to her with me if you want. No, I mean, I can't leave my car alone in this neighborhood. Don't want something to happen to it, right? He tops it off with a less than genuine laugh. Nazer, your car has more dents than most of the ones around here. Also, I need help carrying all this stuff. What? There's like 4 bags. You can carry it fine. Not with these crippling injuries. You slamming me to the locker didn't help either. Ow, it's a miracle I'm still able to breathe. Nazer rolls his eyes. Fine, I'll carry the crap up, but only for a moment. I don't want my car getting jacked. He gets all the bags from the back seat, and I lead him up the stairs to my place. So this is where we've secured ending 4, because instead of having to use someone else to force a meetup with Fang and Nazer comes up willingly, or, well, you know what we did, pretty much. We baited him, but hey. Has Fang been doing alright here? Probably still a bit rattled. Wasn't in the best mood this morning either. Probably a good idea to not get confrontational or anything, yeah? Nazer nods and I lock the door. Sorry. Excuse me. I hold the door open for Nazer. He hesitates to enter, so I look in to see Fang sat on my bed mashing away on the Duke furiously. Nazer? Don't freak out, it's just here to... Wait. Why are you playing Rock Band with the controller? You mean I was doing it wrong? And my account was locked. How did you even get that to start? Dude, your password was Rainbow. Who cares about that? Why is he here? Nazer waves dismissively. Well, Anon, you're welcome for the ride. I'll just be going now. Wait, Nazer. He freezes halfway out the door. How much do you know? Sorry. No? About me and Anon. Anon filled me in earlier. You what? Fang, don't worry, he's cool. You weren't planning on telling Dad I'm here, were you? No, I wasn't. I'm serious, you can't tell him. He'd kill Anon. No, really, I wasn't going to tell. Please, Nazer, I need to know how, for absolutely, sure. God damn it, Fang. Why don't you trust me with even this? Nazer inhales deeply and turns towards the door. Sorry, I'm going now. I won't tell, I swear. It's not that I don't trust you. He pauses again with his hand on the doorknob. Like Spears did numerous times in the past, I take hold of Nazer's shoulder. I offer a reassuring smile and nod back towards Fang. Then what? Why do you hate me? I don't hate you. Every time I see your scars, I mean. I just remember that day back then. What does that have to do with anything? Nazer, you blind motherfucker. I mean, it's my fault, isn't it? I lied to you and you got hurt. But it's like you don't blame me, even though you should. Everyone depends on you. You're the star player at school, but it's in spite of your family instead of because of it. You can't even bring yourself to hate me. All this time. That's what this was about? Fang wipes away a tear with her wing and nods. Nazer brushes my hand off his shoulder and turns around. I don't hate you because I don't blame you for anything, Fang. Back then we were only kids. I was 11, 12. I was always thinking I'd done something wrong because of how you acted differently since then. I thought you hated me. I mean, look at all the shit I've ruined for you. Band practices, shows, parties, hell, dates even. All I ever do is ruin things for you. And when I did, I always get told off by Trish. A part of me wants to groan at just the mention of her name. Oh, I think I did since both Nazer and Fang are looking at me. Ah, oh, way to ruin the moment, Anon. Real smooth, man, real smooth. Oh, come on, you two were finally making progress. Remind me why we're dating again? Hey, he's your boyfriend, cut him some slack. What's that supposed to mean? The siblings chuckle lightly at my expense. The things I do for people, the things I do for love. Once the laughter ends, Fang looks at Nazer. Look, Nazer, for all of Anon's faults, I do like him. Which is why I'd rather Dad not arrest him and kill him. I know I haven't been a good sibling, but I'm begging you here. I told you before I won't tell. Just be sure to come home later tonight. Fang hisses and looks away. You are coming home tonight, right? Well... What? What? I need to stay to look after my idiot boyfriend. I don't need... Ah! Fang withdraws her fingers from the bruise on my chest. Fuck, God, again with the test? What am I supposed to tell Dad then? Hell, what have you been telling him? That I've been staying at Naomi's place for a group project? Oh, that's actually smart. Well, I can't say I'm staying at Trish or Reed's place. But Naomi? If I told Dad I was staying at Anna's place in Skin Row, what do you think would happen? Okay, fair point. Are you actually okay staying here though? Fang shrugs and looks away. It's not bad, just boring when I'm all alone. And there's not much to eat here. Well, let's fix that last part then. I get a questioning look from Fang as I take one of the grocery bags from Nazer. Her eyes instantly lock onto the hefty bag of dinosaur-shaped chicken nuggets I take out. You're gonna stay for dinner, Nazer? I want to, but... The loud blaring of a car alarm as Nazer dropped the rest of the bags into the floor and rushed out the door. Shit, the NASCAR! Huh. Guess he wasn't wrong about the carjacking thing. I turned back to Fang, who's currently writing her name on the bag of tenders. Mine. Fang, you can't hog... Psst. Did you just hiss at me? Mine. We ended up watching Top Spear until midnight while Fang hogged her bag of nuggies. Aw. The more we know about Fang, the more I feel too attached to her, and I don't like it. They're fictional characters, goddammit. I was ready for an uneventful day of school. In fact, I'd be extremely happy if it was. This entire week has been the most dramatic in my life. Even the walk to school was dramatic, with Fang escorting me as if she was Secret Service. In English, I'm still trying to catch up with the rest of the class. In any other class that I've been caught up, but Mr. Tuki is an absolute slave driver. My phone buzzes and I try to tell myself it's not worth getting distracted. The next question is on Serif's history, however, and I decided it's not worth it. Fang, please tell me your morning's going better than mine. Could be better? Why? I didn't even think of Trish. She hasn't seen me in 2 days and is trying to bother me with band stuff. She was really not taking a break well. Oh, you serious about quitting music and all that? What? Why would I quit music? Hey, there we go. We got the good ending secured. Just taking off from the band for a while. Think Trish gets the memo now. Apparently cold shoulders works wonders on her. You think that'll work for long? No, lol. We'll have to make distance at lunch. Let's eat on the roof or something. Good idea. He doesn't respond further, so I turn my attention back to the assignment. Alright, I'm not reading all of that shit, man. Nope, just writing a review of BI of Bic, a post-paleo RPG here. I passed the assignment. After a torturous science period where Fang poked my bruises whenever she'd get bored, lunch came around. Fang and I got plates of country fried steak and started heading up the stairs, chatting about possibly seeing a movie this weekend. Seemed like a Kong fan. Did Nazer say that? Maybe, but come on, it looked like it'd be a great movie. Before I can retort, I hear footsteps rushing in from behind. Fang, I thought we'd be hanging out in the auditorium, you know, like usual. Fang doesn't even bat an eye and continues up the steps. Trish follows even as Fang starts taking the steps two at a time. Fang, come on! If the door was still there, I'm pretty sure Fang would have kicked it open. Instead, she quickly turns with a huff and starts to scale the ladder one hand. Interesting, this is definitely new, everybody. Before Trish can climb it, I pull myself up the ladder awkwardly. Each step up a rung, I need to pause, the rough movements causing bouts of pain across my chest. Trish growls as I take my time climbing up. Halfway up, I'm able to hand Fang my tray of food and scale the ladder at a slightly faster snail's pace. Once I'm at the top, I swing my legs into the ladder, blocking Trish from climbing up too. Asshole, let me talk with Fang. Know any theaters with easily accessible fire exits? You kidding? Of course I do. Sweet, saves me some money. Anon, I swear to fuck. Fang, please, just say something. I can tell Fang is getting annoyed at Trish not taking the hint. Trish, I just don't want to see you right now, okay? But why? I'm sorry, I have a rough voice right now. I'm your best friend. I still need some time away after what you did. What about Reed? What about room drama? We can't perform with just the two of us. I think you should leave, Trish. I think you aren't thinking straight. We need you to come back to... Trish? Her voice is a calm fury, cold and collected and bitter. I'm trying to have lunch with my boyfriend that you just humiliated in front of everyone barely 2 days ago. I am perfectly capable of deciding for myself if I want to take a break. Hey! She's independent. If and when I want to get back into the band, I will talk to you. For now, all you're doing is pissing me off and ruining our lunch together. Leave. Damn, she's speaking for us. Trish's jaw hangs open, a barely audible squeak of protest escaping her. She wipes a tear away with her jacket sleeve and shimmies down the ladder. Sorry. Fang waits until her footsteps quiet before letting out a sigh. That hurt. Fang's hand finds mine and grasps it. Her grip is feather light, and I can feel her shuddering breath as a shiver in her palm. I offer a silent reassurance, my fingers curling around her hand softly. Anon, do you think I fucked up? I consider for a moment. While Trish did mess up big time, she's still Fang's best friend, which is true. It wasn't all malicious, just misguided, which is also true. Maybe some time apart will help both Fang and Trish. Maybe, but you know. I know you can hear this though. Fang simply rolls her eyes. Such a dweeb. Yup. She held my hand the entirety of lunch, which was nice. But it made eating my mediocre steak fucking difficult. April 1st. Fang and I have been together for a month now. Okay, this is the prank war. I'm gonna cut it, everybody. See ya. Okay guys, welcome back. This time we are able to finish the assignment before the bell, somehow. Yeah, it's different. We walk through the hall together at least until we have to split to our separate classes. Hey, wait, you did the word search bit this time, right? I thought you said you were terrible at those. And you've believed me up to this point. I feel used. That's because I used you. I'll get you for... Ah, Fang, there you are. A moment, please. We turn to see Principal Spears training behind us. Yes? Fang, I was planning on asking you during your next class, but since I found you here, I'm embarrassed to say we're missing one event slot during prom, scheduling error. And your teacher, Mr. Jingo, recommended you for your musical talents. I'm not asking you to make your decision right now, but if you consider helping out by performing a musical number or two, that would help monumentally. Oh! Fang's going to play for the school. If Fang agrees to. Well, sure. Damn, she's confident now. I like it. Yeah, I'd love to do some songs for prom. Fantastic news, Fang. When you can, please swing by the office. Thank you, Principal Spears. I'll come after school today. Spears nods and heads off. Shit, now I really need to get a good dress. I thought you had one. Oh, wait, sorry. I thought you had one. A party dress isn't a performance dress. It's like, you know what I mean. I guess. You don't seem as excited as last time you got somewhere to play. I know. I mean, last time I had a whole band to play with. You sure you'll be alright playing solo? Probably. I'll also need to practice a lot more. Sorry, I also need to practice a lot more. You'll help me, right? Of course, as long as you don't need me up on stage with you. I'm trying to keep the crowd from throwing things this time around, actually. Bite me. Speaking of, I'll see you at lunch, right? Yeah, of course. Fang pecks me on the cheek and starts down the hall to her next class. Aw. I feel my lips spread into a grin. It's kind of weird to think of it, but I'm actually excited for prom. Man, I hope Dad's suit has actually been to the cleaner. I don't want to disappoint. Every day after school for the next few weeks, I would join Fang to help her practice. Some days we would go to her place and other days her father was home early. Those days Fang would politely ask Nazer to drop her off at my place. The bribes to keep it from her dad stopped being necessary after the third time. The practice sessions themselves were long and arduous. Sessions would go on until either her dad kicked me out or sundown. Fang would play for hours on end, occasionally stopping to let me try and to take a break. Despite my warning, she'd play until her fingertips were red and raw. I decided it was time for a real break once I ran out of band-aids. My great idea was to take out the map of the city I'd had since I moved in and throw a dart at it to decide where we'd go for the day. There's lots of neat places in the city for dates, the mall, the arcade, a local amusement park. And the dart landed in the ocean over the dock. The look from Fang told me she wasn't stepping anywhere near a tuna boat. The aquarium it is. So here we are inside after paying admission. I suggest she wear some gloves just to protect her hands. I don't think she understood the second part because they were fingerless. The aquarium is a large marble building on a marina. The various exhibits sprawl out to make the place turtle-shaped from a bird's eye view. It's a nice place, but I still need to make this entertaining to Fang. She already looks bored. Looking through one of the map kiosks, I try to make a mental plan for the trip. They got exhibits for the deep sea, the Gulf of Mexico, the dope fish, tropical reefs. Eeny, miny, meeny, miny, mo. Really? Sorry, sea turtles it is. I take Fang's hand and lead her to the lobby into the chamber labeled Sea Turtle Conservatory. Anon, are you sure you want to spend a day here? If you wanted to go to the mall or something, oh my god. A little sea turtle swims out of hiding in the tank right in front of us. Immediately, Fang breaks free of my arm and presses against the glass. Look at these cute little shits! I love them! Yeah, I see them. I peer into the tank and see a few more hatchlings bob out of the decorative glass. Sorry. The hype becomes contagious and I find myself pressed against the glass as well. Please avoid touching the glass, it stresses the little guys out. Oh, sorry. Come on, Fang, there's more stuff to see. No. There's more here than just those baby turtles, you know. Doesn't matter. You're just going to stay here all day then? Yep. What'll you do for lunch? Bring me something from the cafe. Alright, here I'm going off without you. Oh look, a Dumbo octopus. Where is it? In a snap, Fangs move from pressing her face against the turtle tank to pressing it against the octopus tank. Ma'am, please refrain from... Oh my gosh, Anna, look at it. It's like a living egg yolk with button eyes. Is that the first analogy you can think of? And what's over there? Are those seahorses? Holy crap, I have to take a video of this. Well, looks like someone's excited. I shrug apologetically at the attendant who has given up entirely. But watching Fang zoom between the exhibits to gush over each oddly cute sea animal was just too much. Suddenly, my phone finds its way into my jacket pocket, already set to record. She'd probably kill me if she found out. But it'd be good death. Wait, where'd she go? I round the corner to see the next room has a large group of school children hovering over a stingray touch tank. Remember the last ending? It looks like she has something with kids. That is a large group of school children and Fang towering above the rest. She does have the act down though. Oh cool, a stingray pool. You plan on touching one? Touch? Yeah, you can put your hand in and they'll slide against it. Watch. I roll up my jacket sleeve and push my hand in the water, splaying it out. Fang and the children lean in intently. The water is cold, but sure enough, a few of the playful things make their round and slide up right against it like a cat begging for scratches. See? Several in the crowd start jumping with excitement and put their own hands in the water to try for themselves. Fang doesn't seem completely convinced though. You sure they're alright to just touch like that? Aren't those dangerous? I mean, it's a bit slimy, but there's a hand sanitizer thing on the wall right there. That isn't what I mean. Steve Irwin died for our sins, man. Tried to make sure we were taught the creatures of the world, and he died for it. Come on, I'll make sure they don't bite. Fang reluctantly grabs my Fang reluctantly grabs my dry arm and I lead her to a spot not occupied by ankle biters. I put my hand back in and motion for Fang to do the same. She hesitates with her hand raised just above the water's surface, then splunges her hand down next to mine. It doesn't take long for a few rays to make the corner and brush up against our hands. Eep. You alright? Yeah, no, it's just you were right about them being slimy. But I have yet to hear of a dry fish. Shut up. After a few more rounds of rays, Fang decides she's had enough. See, that wasn't terrible, right? Actually, you got all your fingers, right? I do know. Wanna check? Her cheeky grin and raised middle finger confirms her hand's integrity. So, which exhibit are we checking next? I checked the aquarium pamphlet to see where we haven't been yet. Well, if we go outside, we can see the dolphin's pool. That way, it loops back through the deep sea exhibits. With Fang in agreement, I lead her towards the exit marked with a large dolphin sign. Upon exiting the building, my nose is assaulted by a mix of salty air and the smell of raw fish. Somehow it's even fishier than inside the aquarium. Ooh, smells like lunch. It says they should be feeding the dolphins pretty soon. The walkway circles around a large pool with several dolphins swimming around, and I can make out the trainer holding a hoop with a bucket of fish by their feet. One of the dolphins jumps straight through the hoop and is rewarded with a fish caught out of the air. Would you jump through a hula hoop for me if I had treats? I noticed the trainer has traded the hoop for a large brush and is getting one of the dolphins to open its mouth. The trainer starts brushing the dolphin's teeth and showing off the rows of neatly spaced cones. I make a show of craning my neck down to get a view of Fang's teeth from below. She raised an eyebrow for a second and then realizes. An elbow jams to my shoulder and her other hand covers her snout. So that's how you brush your teeth. I don't need someone to bribe me at least. But if you ever need help, I'm sure I can get them to lend me one of those brushes. And that gets me a jab to the ribs this time. Oh come on, you have to admit, they look a bit like you. I don't see it. The dolphins resides or nods in agreement. Right, then. So how about we hit the last spot and then go grab our own lunch? Unless you want to have some tuna with your clone there. Fang rolls her eyes at that. She didn't like that, man, but this is some banter. Her dolphin duplicate did too. You're fucking with me, aren't you? What are you talking about? Fang's aquatic doppelganger makes us laugh like chirping and finally swims away. So deep sea then. We leave the dolphin pen following signs back towards the building. The floor slopes slowly until we reach a door labeled as a sub-level to our destination. Passing through, we find ourselves in an oversized hamster tube beneath the water. Oh, I didn't realize they had one of these. From within the glass walkway, we're surrounded by a myriad of colorful marine life swimming around us. Fang's eyes are wide as she tries to follow the different schools of fish that dart to and fro about. I'm more mesmerized by the water-filtered light as hitting off Fang, casting her in a gentle glow that illuminates her white feathers. God, so glad I'm recording this. Recording what? The shark, yeah, that cool-looking shark over there. I point at the shark that's currently lazing about, casually drifting by the walkway. Fang turns to gush at the shark, giving me the opportunity to quickly stop my phone and sees that my battery is near dead and storage near full. There's the last exhibit. I hold open another set of doors, the room within near pitch black, sorry. Is it closed? The lights. Oh nah, the room is dark because the things inside aren't used to light. Oh. Wait, are you scared? No, I just wasn't expecting it is all. I offer her my hand. Despite her claim otherwise, I can feel how tense she is by how her fingernails dig into my hand. She's scared, man. In the dark. Alone. With your own thoughts. I lead her into the darkened room, what little light there is coming from the various animals within. The aquariums within are packed with bioluminescent jellyfish, illuminating the darkened room with an ethereal glow. Whoa, this is beautiful. Yeah, that... I wasn't referring to the exhibit. Fang's grip on my hand eases and her fingers work to intertwine with mine. With what little light there is, I can make out Fang's smile. My eyes have adjusted enough that I can see Fang's eyes locked into mine, the gossamer light making them glow. My lips press softly into Fang's beak and in a chase peck. Eep! Oi! Oi! Give me a warning next time. Nah. I laugh even as her hip bumps me roughly. Ouch, I scratched my head. Ouch, Jesus. I should cut my nails. Our interlocked fingers prevent her from using her preferred elbow tactic. So, had fun? Maybe. I'll say yes if you delete that recording. Aw, but you were so cute. Shut up, I'm sexy, damn it, not cute. Why not both? She glowers. Feel rested? Damn, my nails are actually long. Yeah, I should cut them. They hurt when I scratch my skin, you know. A bit, I'll feel even more rested after some lunch though. Sounds like a plan. The rest of our rest day was spent just relaxing on the pier, snacks on the boardwalk, a bad sunburn on my neck, and a very relaxed girlfriend. Overall, mission successful. Except the sunburn. Ow. 1 month later, it's prom night. My old man was kind enough to send over his old tuxedo from his time at high school. It took a bit of sewing, but I got it looking pretty good. Judging by the wine stains, okay, I've read this. I'll skip this. We'll get to the next episode. See you, everybody. Good night. Hopefully you had a good night's rest, you know. Well-rested person is somehow has at least a good start of their day. Other than that, thank you for watching, everybody. Bye.